that's interesting though, that you could use it over and over again and actually continue to see results. Like in terms of the stories of the people that you've worked with, what's like the one case that has had the most actual like injections into the same area, and what's like the continued improvement associated with that?
Yeah, we have one wealthy guy who keeps coming back for his knee, and he was like, it's almost like I compare it to painting a wall, right? You put one coat of white paint, you can still see the red from the paint before, and they do another coat. These are people that are 60 to 80, 70, 80% better, and now they want to be 100, and they have the means to do it. So I had a guy that came in that was scheduled for knee replacement. He actually had the actual device that they were going to put in. I have it in my office. He gave it to me, and he said, I'm done. I changed my mind. I'm canceling the surgery. And he could barely walk. I think he's had 4 treatments in the last 2 years, and he's like, bionic man now. And this guy's angry that his doctor, and not everyone, the majority of my people that come in have the best doctor. And this isn't knocking MDs, right, or nurse practitioners. But in the US, when it comes to chronicity, we are horrible. We are the best in the world when it comes to acute issues. You have a heart attack, a stroke, a fractured bone. MDs, medical people in this world are great. But when it comes to chronic issues, it's tough. So this guy was really upset that his doctor didn't understand that there was something else. So I'm here to tell you, there is something else.
Yeah, I think that's fundamentally amazing. The opportunity to get benefit, the opportunity to improve. When we've talked about inflammation, I'm really interested in the idea of regeneration of tissue. So walk us through the regenerative process. You bring down inflammation, but what actually in these joints gets regenerated or regrows?
I think when we talk about arthritis being like the number one thing that helps, I think look at it like the cartilage that lines that joint is really rough and tough. And the tendons that are in that joint have little areas where they're little grooves that they move in. So kind of think at it as like that regenerative change that's happening is smoothing out the mobility, the natural mobility within the joint, right? And that's really what we're looking at helping, is getting everything to smooth out. So there's not the roughness that happens, which is going to create, again, back to the fire within the joint. It's going to create damage and pain.
Yeah, amazing. I think that's a great metaphor too, to think that the joint now is smoother and that there's more ease of motion. Do people also see a greater angle of mobility? Does that angle actually increase the total flexibility of the joint itself?
Yeah, definitely. And I'll a lot of times send people to PTs afterwards, right? Go back to your physical therapist. You need to get that soft tissue worked on. And now it's going to be easier to work the soft tissue surrounding the joint when the joint's healthier, right? It's not going to lock up as much. So yeah, I think mobility is everything, and people get that back.